Hello and welcome to Head and Shoulders ATR, where we cover athletes, performances, and otherwise that are head and shoulders above the rest. And today, this is part two of the three-part series on Sydney McLaughlin and Femke Bol. And today, we're going to be talking about, as you saw the title, how Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone dances on Femke Bol and the rest of the field. Now, again, like I said, I'm focusing on the best versus the best of the rest based on last year's championships. There are arguments to be made that, Muhammad just had an off season, because of injury, COVIDs and everything like that. But we're going to stick to what places everybody got in, where everybody's running and everything like that, and look at this and see if it's hype or not and where we're looking at going forward. So without further ado, let's continue right here. So we're going to start off with Sydney McLaughlin like we did yesterday. We got to respect the champion, the world record holder, the obliterator. That's what we got to do, right? Because she obliterated the world record. She continued what Dalilah Muhammad started. Dalilah Muhammad was obliterating the world record multiple times. Then Sydney McLaughlin obliterated the world record. And then just put it out of sight in some ways, but maybe not to her. So let's look at this. Here are the ways that she dances on everybody. Now, this 50.07, reviewing this from the last video, because right now, yeah, you can say, hey, look, her outdoor 49, 44, and she's already run faster, which means she's probably a good 48 runner. Some people are really saying that she's 47. She should just get the world record outdoor. And I'm just like, there's a lot of people to go through before you get to that. But it's possible. It is possible. Now, looking at this, we could say, well, she was already faster than her, technically. Yeah, she was already faster than her, before. Although this was taking place after. We look at her progression here. If that took place afterward, she was already really just faster than her before, and that means she was in that shape to run that roughly at the championships. And the best that open 49.44 got her was a 52.03. And while that is great for the 400 hurdles and may have won in previous years, doesn't quite live up to a 50.68. And it's clear that unless she's just running at her personal best the entire time, which it does not look like, I think that 50.07 that she did back in 2018, mind you, and she has been trying, or she has done open, arguable if she tried or not. Only she would be able to say that if we would have her on an interview or somebody asked her. But yeah, I think it's pretty, at this point, common sense to say that she can run faster than a 50.68 in the open, or she can run faster than 50.07. So that's there. Also, this 22.39 is just much faster. This was once again in 2018. So she's gotten faster. Here's another thing that she got an advantage. Just this year, she's making sure she's going to focus on her 60 meters. You notice she comes in from the speed perspective, and she makes sure she maintenances her speed endurance aspect and just slightly longer, but she doesn't do any 600s. She doesn't do any 800s. She's not one of those types of 400 meter athletes, and her coaches are not having to do those. So what she's doing here is coming up from the speeds perspective, and that's how she beat Dalilah Muhammad before. If she keeps coming in with the speeds perspective, she might just say, you know what, we breaking this 50, we gonna put this out of sight, 49, everything right there, right? That's where that's looking like where she's progressing. And so looking at this 7.33, way faster than that 7.73. I mean, just foot speed to foot speed, 22.87, even though that's indoor. Okay, if we do this similar trajectory aspect right here, okay, maybe she's got her in the 500, which she hasn't run anytime soon. But if you look at the shorter distances, she's kind of got a trounce, including on the relay. She beat her relay lady. Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone has beat Femke Bol's relay split when you look at two different championships. They were not in the same one. I don't know about that one. But when you look at the one with at the Olympics, the split from the Olympics versus the one at the World Championships on that mixed relay that Femke Bol did. I comparing those times, McLaughlin actually ran faster. So just looking at the analysis, this is where it's giving evidence and leaning once again toward her dancing on everybody else. She could look and then say, hey, you know what? I'm going to jog to the finish line. I'm going to ease it up and still have enough time to finish comfortably there. Beat her chest. She's not the type to do that. So that's not going to happen. But in a, I guess, a sports world fantasy type of thing where, you know, some of the female athletes do what some of the male athletes are doing, just say, yeah, we got this. Or do even more illustrious victories before the line at the very least. Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone has enough room to actually do that. Okay? She has enough room to do that. Now, looking at this, let's look at just another thing. Now, a lot of people were saying, hey, this world record 300 hurdles. But Sydney McLaughlin ran faster than this. In the middle of her, I think we got to get a reality check here. And this is, once again, this is not me sharing my opinion. This is just sharing the analysis. This is just straight up analysis and facts. Did she not run faster than that 36.86 in the middle of her 400-meter hurdle race? So if she wanted to, she can come and just snatch that away. And she was like, hey, it's not high profile enough. They're not giving enough money. Whatever the reason is, she just might not want to do it. Right? She just say, hey, it's not high profile enough. They're not paying enough money for me to, you know, go out there and risk injury. Because every time they come out, they're risking getting injured, quite frankly. To come out there and put my body on the line for an event that's not run that often. So I'm going to let Femke Bol hold this hurdle, hold my spikes, and hold my blocks while I come out here and I just snap on them and just destroy the rest of the field once again. I think that's where we're at. Now, let me know if y'all disagree. But the last time I checked, I think, did she not run faster than that? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. And if not, was she running like not on pace to doing that anyway? If she didn't, I could have sworn that pace right there. But anyway, so let's look at one last thing that just puts this away as far as this. Let's just look at this. Now, people say that, you know, Femke Bol, she's young and everything like that. You know, they're virtually the same age. They're a few months apart. So let's just say 1 year. Let's just round it up to 1 year because Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone is gonna be, actually it's like 5-month difference, but we're gonna say 1 year. We're gonna round it up instead of that 7 months or whatever, and say 1 year difference. That's not that big. Like, people are comparing that like as if Dalilah Muhammad is a big deal compared to these two ladies because she's in her 30s and so she could age out and her body will slow down on her faster. But she might not. We see Shelly Ann Fraser-Price doing very well still. I still say season by season with Shelly Ann. But getting back to here, the more relevant thing, the age isn't an advantage for Femke Bol. She's 1 year difference at max. 1 year difference at max. Look at this. Okay, so we can't give her an age boost. This is what happens with fanboys and fangirls kind of get in. So we gotta say, hey, age, that's not an advantage. So these are all the ways that she could beat her. She's got these age group records. She's got the U20s. She's got these right here. She's got the U20s. She's got the world record and everything. Femke is gonna have to get so much faster than her in that 400. But I'll save that for the next video. But let me know what you all think. That was the part 2. Then I'm gonna bring it all together in the next video to say, hey, who overall do I think is going to get this? We're going to bring in everybody here. But hopefully y'all like this mini series that we got going on here. I'll catch you all in the next one. You've been watching Head and Shoulders ATR. Remember to smash that like button, subscribe, and comment and share with other people. Very, very important to share that, because this helps the channel grow, and we're not just growing on YouTube to be a YouTube. We want to be the media piece for different sports and everything, especially track and field. So assist us in doing that by getting more people there. Then we're going to be growing our website and everything too. Peace.